Hello friends, now talk about Gynocium. That is a pistil or carpel, is a female reproductive part. In this structure, there is stigma, which is a landing part for pollen. This is style, the hollow structure. This is ovary, this is the basal bulge part. Inside ovary, ovule is present. In after fertilization, the ovule becomes a seed and the ovary becomes a fruit. And the number of carpel vary on flower. First is monocarpellary, G1, and the Gynocium, the symbol is G. If single ovule, that example is mango and wheat, coconut. If many ovule, that means many seed, that in case of Fabaceae is bicarpellary, and ficarpel G2, this is in Apocarpus. An example is Rose, Lotus, Rosaceae family. And second is fuse carpel, carpel fuse. First is carpel is free, G2 in bracket 2, syncarpus. This is tomato Solanaceae, mustard Brassicaceae. Now talk about tricarpally syncarpus. Example is Liliaceae, that is fuse. In bracket, in case of G3 in bracket, that means fuse. In multicarpally, free and fuse. In fees, if free, that means apocarpus. This is mycelia. And syncarpus, example is papaver. Now talk about seed. What is seed? Seed is a fertilized ovule. Seed developed in gymnosperm and angiosperm. Angiosperm two by dicot and monocot. Structure of seed: seed coat, outer protective hard layer, outer is testa. This is two types. Outer is testa and inner is tegumen. And embryo present. Embryo parts is embryonal axis and cotyledon. Endosperm present in some seed. Now talk about structure of seed. This is a dicot seed. That is a seed coat. Outer is testa and inner is tegumen. That is a hilum. The scar on sheet. That is a gram sheet. That is Fabaceae. Dicot matlab Fabaceae. The micropyle, small pore on seed. That on air and water enter through this pore. And now talk about endosperm and non-endosperm seed. In monocot seed, cotyledon is not developed. That's why the endosperm is present. Here food reserve. That's called is endosperm. And this dicot seed, cotyledon well developed, and all food endosperm now move into cotyledon. In dicot structure is plumule, that is embryaxis. This is cotyledon. This is radical. Cotyledon is a fruit reserve. All dicot are non-endosperm except castor and Solanaceae. Solanaceae also a dicot, but this is a non-endosperm. Not this is a endosperm Solanaceae. Okay, and all monocots are endosperm except orchids. Now talk about monocot seed. In structure, this is fruit wall. This is seed coat. Second is seed coat. It is endosperm. That is endosperm. Its fruit wall and seed coat is fused. Such seed Caryopsis. That Caryopsis is a wheat family. Gehu ki this is coleoptile. That is plumule. This is embryo axis. That is radical and is coleorhiza. That is cotyledon. Matsis is called Matsis is Poaceae. In monocot family, Liliaceae, Poaceae, wheat family is special structure. Cotyledon known as scutellum. Scutellum not for all monocot. This is only in Poaceae. And this is alveolar layer. It's a protein layer. That means protein. It's a layer of protein that separates embryo from endosperm. Okay. There is coleorhiza. That is a sheath covering radical, and coleoptile is a sheath covering plumule. Now talk about fruit. Definite fertilized ovary, repent ovary. Ovary wall is known as pericarp. Fruit wall is known as pericarp. After fertilization, oxygen level is increased. Ovary repent into fruit. Oxygen promote the parthenocarpy. Type of fruit is three types. First is true. Second is false, and or pseudocarp. Third is parthenocarpic. Fruit develop from ovary after fertilization. Pseudocarp or full spore. Thalamus also involved in the development of fruit. That example is apple, cashew, strawberry. And third is parthenocarpic fruit. fruit without fertilizer, seedless fruit, banana. Now talk types of fruit: simple fruit, aggregate, and composite. Simple fruit must develop from the monocarpellary fruit and multicarpellary syncarpus. Example mustard, tomato. G2 bracket, P G1, lily G3 in bracket, wheat monocarpellary, simple fruit. And aggregate, this is developed from multicarpellary apocarpus. G2 to G infinity, rose, plum, peach, etc. Rosaceae and perigynous, custard, apple, mycelia. And the composite, complete inflorescence fruit, mulberry, banyan, fig, same fruit, pineapple. Now talk about types of simple fruit. This is a pericarp, some fruit divided into three layers. Outer is epi, middle is meso, and inner is endo. And not divided into layer. Dry fruit, one is dehiscent, is open, and indescent. Bean, groundnut, that type of structure in dehiscent, open. Okay, that is example of mustard. Leguminous on fruit. Indescent, wheat, maize, calypsis. Seed coat and fruit wall is fused, totally fused. In fleshy fruit, any one or three store food called fleshy. Fleshy fruit, drupe. Fleshy fruit, two example in our syllabus. One is mango and another is coconut. Outer is epicarp, that is a mesocarp, that is edible, that is a endocarp, hard and stony. Okay, edible is mesocarp, single seed, hard endocarp. And in case of coconut, mesocarp is here, endocarp is hard, and endosperm is edible. Edible is endosperm, single seed, hard coat is drupe. Mango and coconut is a developed from monocarpellary and superior ovary. Fleshy fruit, berry, example tomato and chili. Pepo, cucumber, epicarp, not edible. Pome, apple, thalamus, edible, false fruit. Now talk about importance of families in one page. Okay. Brassicaceae, Fabaceae, Solanaceae, Liliaceae. Inflorescence: Brassicaceae racemose, Fabaceae racemose, Solanaceae cymose, Liliaceae cymose. Symmetry, that is plus অর্থাৎ actinomorphic. Fabaceae percentage, that is a zygomorphic. Actinomorphic. Isometric, tetramerous is a Brassicaceae 4, tetramerous मतलब 4, penta मतलब 5. Fabaceae and Solanaceae is a pentamerous, and trimerous is 3, that is Liliaceae. Calyx 2+2 poly. J2 not fuse, that is a polycephalus. There is a K5 gamocephalus. K5 in bracket gamocephalus, stapal. J2 sepal is not present in case of Liliaceae. Corolla C4 poly. C1 plus 2 plus bracket in 2, this is poly. This is a estivation in vexillary estivation. C5 in bracket is a gamopetalus. P3 plus 3. Okay. Perianth. Androecium A2 plus 4, 2 whole unequal stamen. A9 plus 1 in diadelphus. C5 AN5 epipetalus. P3 plus 3 and A3 plus P, but P3 plus 3 in bracket, this is epiphyllus. Gymnosperm G2 bisyncarpus, G1 monocarpellary syncarpus, G2 is G3. Seed is non-endosperm in Brassicaceae, Fabaceae the non-endosperm. Endosperm in Solanaceae because it is an exception. Liliaceae is actually monocot, that's why it is endosperm. Fruit is a dehiscent, Brassicaceae. Leguminous is a Fabaceae. Berry and capsule, rarely capsule is a Solanaceae, and capsule is a Liliaceae. Now talk about the description of families. First is Fabaceae. This is a P family. The subfamily of the family Leguminosae, that is distributed all over the world. Vegetable character is tree, shrubs, heart, root, with root nodules. Stem is erect and climber. Leaves is alternate, pinnately compound and simple leaf base, pulvinous, etc. Floral structure: inflorescence is racemose. Flower is bisexual and zygomorphic. Calyx is sepal 5, gamocephalus. Valvate implicate activation. Corolla is petals 5, polypetalous. Papilionaceae consists of posterior standard 2 lateral wings, 2 anterior 1, forming a keel, enclosing stamens 1 in pistil vexillary estivation. Androecium is 10, diadelphus, anther is didus. and that type of is already read. And now the fruit, legumes, seed. The more important is the plural formula. There is a percentage, bisexual, calyx, corolla, androcium, gymnasium. Economic importance is main. Many plants belong in the family sources pass, gram, आधार same already. And ornaments के लिए ल्यूपिन, स्वीट एंड मेडिसिन के लिए मुराठी, फोडर के लिए सेस्बिनिया ट्राइफोलियम, डाई के लिए इंडिगोफेरा एंड फाइबर्स के लिए सनहेम. Solanaceae is a large family, commonly known as a Potterna family, is a widely distributed topics. The vegetable plant mostly herbs, shrubs, tea, study, etc. Herbaceous, rarely wood, aerial, erect, cylindrical branch, solid. Leaves is alternate, simply, rarely pinnate compound, and floral character is inflorescence, solitary, exile, cymose. Flower is bisexual, actinomorphic, calyx is sepal 5, united, corolla petals 5, united, valvate, extension. Gynocium is 25, epipetalous, Gynocium biculpary obligated places. Fruit is berry and capsule, seed is moon, endosperm. Floral compound formula is main important. In this case, corolla and endosperm is fused. In the economic importance, for the source of food, tomato, brinjal and potato. Spice के लिए है chili, medicine के लिए belladonna, ashwagandha, and ornaments के लिए petunia. Now talk about Liliaceae. This is commonly known as the lily family. Vegetative characters parental, mostly basal, alternate leaves, linear. Inflorescence solitary, cymose. Solitary flower, bisexual, actinomorphic, perianth. Actually, that's in case of Liliaceae, sepal is not present, that is perianth. Tepal, Thibasti, Androcium, Gynocium, fruit, capsule and rarely berry. This already read in lecture. Floral formula BR plus BR मतलब ब्रैकेटेड प्लस मतलब হচ্ছে actinomorphic, bisexual, perianth and androcium is fused and Gynocium 3. In case of this, source of medicine is aloe, vegetable is asparagus, and good ornament is tulip and gloriosia, and the colchicine is colchicum. That is already come in, I think, neat. Now talk about Brassicaceae. In the Brassicaceae, calyx is imbricate, corolla is valvate. All petals are similar, 4 in written directly, 2 fused, carpels superior, 2 calyx having both edge overlapping, 2 calyx having both edge underlapping, and all 4 calyx are not same. 2 plus 2, this is a tetramerous family, and inflorescence is racemose, fruit is silica, and the example is mustard, radish, turnip, etc. Now talks about Malvaceae. Malvaceae is a mucilage, is present in the flower and fruit. Calyx is a valvate type, corolla is a twisted, androcium is a monodelphous. Calyx have above calyx, about apicalyx. Note, inflorescence is a generally cymose. Fruit is a loculate capsule. Thin and star shaped hair are present on the stem and fruit. Now talk about Astracaceae. Inflorescence is a capsule head and fruit is capsula. This is a two type of structure is in this way, refloated and explored. And now talk about Poaceae. In Poaceae, inflorescence is keep of skillblade. Fruit is caryopsis. Tepals, because this is a monocot, that's why tepals is 2 called lodicules. Stamen is 2 in bracket. 2 sterile called gamels and present in the base on the main axis. In the morphology of flowering plants, only the first part is incomplete, otherwise all other is complete in this lecture and previous lecture. In yesterday first lecture is stem, leaf, root and its modification. Now modification in come need all are given. That's why in today's class or yesterday's class, today's class all are posted in my channel, and please subscribe, comment, share, etc. And this is only for the dropper student, because this is a revision. All 11 or 12 for revision, this is a very much for reading the NCERT or anything for boards exam, any exam, for enough. Thank you.